Baddie, baddie, shot a clock. Baddie, All right, let's get to the video. These bitches did not want to fight Ivory. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. Ivory came outside still complaining about the whole prank, and she let her be known. I'm not that kind of girl. Like, I don't know y'all from a can of paint. Y'all cannot be putting no jokes and forcing me to room with a girl y'all know I don't like. Y'all set that up. Like, that was a setup. I don't like it. Natalie ain't get no attitude. Anna ain't get no attitude. Who was that in the middle? Tinkerbella ain't get no attitude. Tasiki, she always just kind of there. She always kind of just coasting. If it wasn't Ivory being the person that's doing the complaining, I think this scene would have went way differently. But because 3 out of the 4 women there are afraid of Ivory, they just let her rock. And you know what? I'm gonna give an unpopular opinion. There is a piece of me that feels like Tasiki might have a slight when it comes to Ivory. I really do think Ivory is the only girl that can go toe for toe with Tasiki. They the same height, they the same build, they got the same fight style. Tasiki would be tested. And I think that's why Tasiki likes to just keep it cool with Ivory, because if it's anybody else, Tasiki would have had an issue. Or at least try to, because like I said, she really just be coasting unless she's fighting. Mid Ivory being outside, Lex came out, dressed and ready to go. She said, didn't you tell me that it was going to be up every single day? Like, every day we going to have to fight each other? And you know what? Big Lex don't be playing. She really be about that shit. Ivory was out there copping please. Not even going to hold you. She's like, oh, I'm done fighting you. I said I'm done fighting you. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said it's going to be up for Lex every day. And now that Lex is like, all right, wake up, put my bonnet up, let's go. You don't want to fight all of a sudden? Your makeup and your hair was hitting though, Ivory. This is the best that I think you have looked this entire season. I like this right here. This is giving like real, like the hood pretty bitch on the block. That's exactly what you giving. You ate this look, I'll give you that. But why was you copping please? I'm also gonna call out Anna in the scene, because why is she telling Big Lex to like, oh, please stop, like relax, stop, leave it alone? Why? If someone says they want it up with me every single day and it's on site, I'm gonna be ready and shoot, I'll even initiate the fight myself. You said it's up, let's go. Like, don't protect the person who threw the challenge out there. Like, hello. Again, more proof that these bitches are scared of Ivory. They just want to have her back so Ivory don't have a reason to fight them. Boom. So after all is said and done, Anna finally tells like Pretty Lex like, hey, yeah, I'm not the one that moved the paper. So Anna, why'd you open your mouth in the first place? Like, hello, you should have just kept your mouth shut. You was being the big mouth 2 episodes ago saying we all did it, I'll take the blame for it, blah blah, me, boom boom, and you wasn't willing to fight for it. So now you want to own up and say, oh no, it wasn't me. Then you shouldn't have said nothing in the first place, because you know if Lex get her hands on you, she gonna wash the shit out of you, and that's why she's been sparing you, but you have been increasingly annoying. Lex, you should have sworn on Natalie. But I also get it. It's your first season. You ain't trying to step on no toes. So yeah, you ain't gonna fight Natalie. And I honestly don't think Natalie wants to fight you, because I also feel like Natalie will get washed. So when Lex said, well, the OG's gonna have to fight for you, then one of y'all stand up and fight because y'all did this shit. None of y'all bitches stood up. So y'all really scared of the new girls this season. That's crazy. Y'all finally met y'all matches. I'd love to see it. This scene was quite interesting, because why are these girls arguing and fighting with Summer about peeing on the bus? First things first, how come the bus didn't have a bathroom for her to pee in? You got these girls driving for hours and sitting on that bus hours and hours on end to go from city to city and town to town, and you couldn't pull over for 5 seconds for her to just go pee in a bush on the side of the road? What? Like, listening to Summer's story, it sounds nasty, but realistically, I don't know, what, you want my bladder to burst? Like, I'm an advocate for if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, shoot, I'll even admit myself, I've definitely peed outside after a club or 2 once, whatever. But yeah, they should have been mad at the bus driver for not pulling over for women who have children, who have different bodily functions than men. Yeah, should have been mad at the bus driver for not giving a fuck about y'all bladders. Jaden, you calling Biggie fat like y'all probably don't wear the same size outfits is crazy. Jaden, you inserted yourself in Biggie's business. Biggie, I think you're jealous of Jaden. Let's just get to the meat and potatoes. Jaden should have minded her business, and Biggie is very jealous that another big girl like Jaden is coming in here and she's the popular one and she gets all this and that. Biggie upset. But I can't feel no way for Biggie, because you know why? We keep telling your ass every season, don't nobody on that cast like you. So you put yourself in these situations. So realistically, I don't care about you feeling jealous or not. Slim came in the house as Rolly's assistant, dressed like she going to the club, by the way. Rolly ain't like that. Slim came in and gave her a bag of snacks. And they all trying to figure out, oh, was you trying to be funny? You giving her snacks? Hold on. Rolly, your whole moniker is Roly Poly Snack Meals? Hello? We know you in regard to food. Secondly, y'all got me messed up. I'd be hyped that she brought me snacks. I'm going out to the club tonight. Once I'm done with the club and drinking, I'd be hungry. So yeah, give me the snacks. Thank you. But Rolly's just trying to give Slim a hard time, which is why I'm like, Slim, why are you here? Like, you really just can't be that desperate. Like, come on. This show really just don't be worth it. Like, I'm actually getting quite embarrassed watching Slim at this point. And then you let the new girls come in here and bully you like you wasn't on this cast before. Like, what? And then of all people, you let Summer bully you? She told you get out the house and you started packing your stuff. Are you kidding me? More reason to believe that Rolly really don't care about you, Slim, and why you should go is that Rolly was sitting there trying to say, oh, well, she's my assistant, she needs to stay, and Summer paid her no mind and kept on screeching and squawking. Rolly would have had a heart attack if a new girl was not listening to her. But because she hates you more than she hates Summer, yeah, she's gonna allow Summer to verbally abuse you, essentially. And not gonna lie, Rolly, you still look big as hell. Like, did that surgery work for you, or you just refuse to work out and eat right? This fight was ridiculous because both of these broads can't fight. And Slim, this outfit was terrible. Who in the world told you that lime green goes with brown? Like, are you kidding me? Like, it really don't be worth fighting these girls all the time. Like, it really don't. Like, you look crazy. And I want you to understand, this is going to translate in real life. People are going to test you all the time because they know that you are a punti. Biggie, you look itchy. It look like brains. I really don't like 99% of Biggie's confessional looks this season. Like, they got her looking crazy. She looked like expired Pepto-Bismol. Go back to the schoolgirl outfit you had. That was the best look you had. Biggie, back on you again. Grow up. Yeah, Anna has a loyalty to you, but at the same time, she don't know Jaden. I've actively watched Anna try to get to know at least all the new girls in the house. She got to know Jaden and she thinks she cool. You cannot tell someone who they can and cannot be friends with. Who are you? Talking about oh, well, why you went out with her? You ain't call me. Why you went out with her? You don't know her. Girl, you hang out with everybody that you don't know. You on Baddies. What? Y'all coexist in the same space. Y'all be forced to hang out with each other. So what are you talking about? Like, you really do give jealousy. Like, you really that mad? You think Jaden is going to take your spot because you think Anna is going to rock with someone that's more famous than you? That's crazy. It's really giving jealousy. And the fact that Tasiki turned around and said, I told you Biggie was jealous, that says a lot. Biggie, don't nobody like you. But then I will play devil's advocate. I would be tight if someone that is my best friend who lived in my basement at some point because she was homeless decides to want to play buddy with a girl who swung on me for no reason. So I'll give her some grace on that. But also at the same time, you can't dictate who someone else can be friends with. If you really not messing with the vibes, I'm not going to be friends with you either. Anna, you was not taking this conversation seriously. Like, you say that's your cousin and you treated her like she was just some side piece. Like, you was laughing the whole time. You was like, Biggie was being dead serious. You really hurt her feelings. Again, Biggie, people don't like you. And this end part was actually quite funny because Nunu came back and Biggie decided to get herself involved, which is very hypocritical because she's mad at Jaden for throwing herself in her and Akbar's business, but you throwing yourself in Anna and Nunu's business. And once Nunu got her hands on you after you sucker punched her, which I guess I can't say was a sucker punch because Biggie was standing there like she was ready for a fight, right? Nunu tore your ass out the frame, bro. And then it turned into you being mad at Anna, talking about you ain't jump in, you ain't did nothing, you ain't do nothing, you ain't do nothing. But this entire time, Anna was trying to jump and fight Nunu. Anna's the one that initiated the fight. She rolled up, she tried to jump over security, and you're in the back saying, Anna, move. Anna, move. So did you want her to jump in the fight or no? Like, how you mad you jumped in the fight, got beat up? You jumped in the fight that had nothing to do with you. And like, this is why Biggie really be like messing with me because it's like, girl, you say one thing, then do something else. And I'm so sick of this behavior. Natalie, messy as hell for bringing Nunu back. Natalie really do be bringing back girls that got beef with the current cast members. And that's so messy. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy to see Nunu back. I love to see her humble Anna and now humble Biggie. And I just want to say, in that fight between the three of them, right? Guess who ain't jumping in the fight? Tasiki, but that's your sister, right? Ooh.